me the story now. Parents at Phuthaditjhaba Technical High School in Matatiele in the Eastern Cape are threatening to protest today. They're accusing the principal of discrimination against learners who haven't attended initiation schools. Some have even dropped out of school. Newzroom Afrika's Liema Vumisa is in the area talking to parents and those impacted in the community. Liema, what you described earlier and what your guest described as well is that there is a tribal element to what is reportedly unfolding at the school.
That's right, Michelle. A tribal element and also a traditional aspect to the whole story that ensued here at the Phuthaditjhaba Technical High School in Matatiele in the Eastern Cape. Now, as you've correctly pointed out, most of the victimized learners, allegedly by some of the other learners belonging to a different tribe, have since dropped out of school, and the parents were outraged following that. And of course, they here today are staging a picket outside the school, of course, demanding the resignation of the school's principal, who they believe is a bit partisan when it comes to dealing with the issue of bullying and harassment that is continuously ongoing at the school, as it stems and dates back even from last year. Now joining me is a father of one of the victimized learners, just to elaborate then on how he feels as a parent. Thank you very much for joining us, Ndate Seroke. Mohlomong, you can talk to us about how you feel as a father having a learner here at the school as well that has, since dropped out or is feeling emotionally not well as a result of being bullied.
I am a little bit worried about what is happening or what happened to her before, because the boy who wanted to shoot the girl is still schooling in the same class with this girl. So I really don't know what to say, because the girl is affected. I don't think she will actually make it this year because of what happened to her. If, for instance, it was possible, I would actually organize another school where she can actually do and write her exam. I can't understand why did the boy wanted to kill my girl. I really need an explanation from him, if it's possible. Even telephonically, she can actually mention that to her, because they are schooling at the same school in the same class. Secondly, what makes me worried is my girl is writing the same exam with this boy who shot at her. So I really don't know whether she will make it or not. But I don't want to make that an excuse. Her performance was okay, but I really don't know what to say. Because the boy was not arrested. If the boy was arrested, then it would be better. So that is why I suspect that there is something that is going on at the school, which I don't know.
Yeah, speaking of something that's going on at the school, you, alongside some of these parents and the others that are still coming, have staged a protest or a picket outside the school. What do you want to see happen at the school?
I want to see the boy arrested because of her actions, because she actually shot. I don't know, because some people say that now the bullet used actually was belonging to the police. So I don't know whether a gun that was used was also a police gun or not.
And then some other people are talking about the principal labeling him as a person who is favoring certain learners amongst other learners. What do you make of the principal? Do you think he handled the matter fairly?
He didn't actually handle the matter fairly, because the learners from Rantsiki to Mzongwana are not well treated at the school. So people who are actually enjoying to be at school are those from Maluti, who one of the boys is actually shot at the girl.
All right. Thank you very much for joining us, Tata. Well, there you have it, Michelle. That is the father of the girl then that was also involved in an incident of a shootout that occurred outside the premises of the school, where we understand that the alleged shooter, believed to be a learner belonging to the Sotho tribe, was in fact chasing after the Amabaca learners who did not go to the mountain, wanting to, of course, harass them allegedly. Upon then getting closer to that is where he in fact encountered this little girl that the father is talking about, also mentioning that this is a concern for them, particularly as parents, because that alleged shooter, believed to be the learner, is still inside the premises of the school. Now, interestingly, before you came to us, Michelle, I happened to call the district education department here in Matatiele just to find out whether or not they're still well on track to receive the memorandum from those parents. Now, upon having a conversation with the district, they in fact informed me that they did have a meeting with all relevant stakeholders. That would be SAPS, that would be education, that would be the parents, that would be, the teachers' unions, and also the community at large, including traditional leaders, were present on the 1st of September, where an engagement was held with all of them and consensus was reached on a way forward in terms of how to resolve the ongoing conflict at the school. And thus then, the district education department here in Matatiele believes that this incident, which occurred outside the premises of the school, the shootout that is only an incident that they claim as a department. The community members are using it to leverage it against the resignation that they demand from the principal, which is not involving the school at all. He further even told me on the call, Michelle, that they believe that the community members are even involving children in this issue, using them as bait or using them as leverage just to get to the principal so that he can resign. You'd recall then that this very same principal is the one that these community members are alleging also is interfering in matters of community, not of the school that he is a headmaster of. Of course, we did try to reach out to the principal himself, but of course, the protocols of the education department demand that we go through the education department in the province in its entirety, and thus then we are not able to speak with the principal to get his side of the story. Now, this story is still developing because police have informed us yesterday, Michelle, that an arrest pertaining to that shootout is imminent. Meanwhile, the victimized learners still are going inside to attend classes and write examinations, whilst the perpetrator, alleged to be also from this very same school, is in fact inside there as well.
All right, many angles to this story. Liam Vumisa is live to us there in Matatiele in the Eastern Cape.